Owens Boxing Dialogue was popping with it, man. Man. So we would, about 72 hours from the ERROL SPENCE Mikey Garcia showdown at Jerry's World. And man, I just had to hop back on this, man. I'm so sick and tired of these pro Mikey Garcia fans with the fucking excuses and everything that comes along with it, which we knew all this was coming. We already knew that, you know what I mean? But it's sad, it's sickening at the same damn time. Even though we knew it was coming, it's sad. You know what I'm saying? But the first thing I wanna talk about is, no, ERROL SPENCE ain't gotta move up to fight no damn body. For what? He ain't gotta do that. Mikey barked up that tree. Mikey wanted that. Mikey did that. Mikey wanted ERROL. He wanted to go to welterweight. Wasn't nobody checking for Mikey Garcia. Mikey was checking for everybody trying to get a check, and he got his ass checked for 12 fucking rounds. Point blank, period. Stop all the shenanigans. Stop trying to move somebody up to another fucking weight class because your favorite fighter got his ass beat. Got Huggy slapped on his ass and wiped with motherfucking diaper wipes and a little bit of the leftover baby powder. Got his shit spanked, period. That's all it is to it. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day. You understand what I'm saying? So stop with the ERROL should go up 2 weight classes and why? Because Mikey got spanked? Come on, man. Be logical with yourself, man. You got to be logical with yourself. You can't be forcing nobody to go do something because y'all are bitter that your favorite fighter got his ass beat. Like Mikey always say, it's levels. Well, it was levels last Saturday night. And he couldn't get to that level. I don't give a fuck how small he is, how big ERROL SPENCE is. He was doing all that motherfucking wolfing. He got to deal with it just as well as you fans got to deal with it. So be it. Goddamn you. Y'all motherfuckers is sick, man. And I mean, y'all sick as shit. You know, and on to the performance of the fight, and what was so beautifully appetizing was ERROL SPENCE beat Mikey Garcia how Mikey Garcia fights. Basic, technical. Because remember, they said that ERROL was basic, and he basically whooped his ass. Basic, with basic fundamentals, with a fucking jab. Stuck a jab in his face all fucking night long and didn't have a fucking answer for it. Not one answer that Mikey Garcia had for that fucking jab. Yeah, I'm cussing, I'm fussing, but I ain't fussing. I'm just talking. I'm dialoguing. But y'all sick though, and y'all need to hear it. You understand? Won't y'all jump up 2 weight classes and go fight some motherfucking body? How about that? Go do some push-ups, go do some sit-ups, see if you can get past that part. You understand what I'm saying? Before you try to put somebody else somewhere because they done spanked somebody's ass. He was in his weight class doing his thing, and he got caught up by that little motherfucker. Anywho. But anyway, man, like I said, ERROL beat Mikey the way Mikey fights. Basic and technical. Mikey couldn't get that 1-2 off if he thought about that shit last Saturday night. He couldn't. And I don't think Mikey's gonna be the same after this fight. And I believe ERROL pressed for the knockout later on in the fight, around 10-11. Wasn't able to get it, you know. But I think what ERROL did, I think he beat that boy up He beat his little bitty ass up purposely, all fight long. Beat him up, man. Mikey had whiplash. I had more whiplash than Mikey, and I was sitting there watching the damn fight. That jab was in his face all night, snapping that big ass head back. But like I said, he was so pro welterweight once he beat ERROL Spence. And don't get me wrong, I'm not here to criticize Mikey. I'm criticizing you fans. But what a splash of a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But he was so pro welterweight after he got past this, he was looking for Manny Pacquiao. He was looking for all the welterweights. And then if you see how his tone changed after that ass whooping on Saturday, he ready to go back down to where he belonged, in his weight class. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no moral victory, like I said in the previous video on Saturday night. There ain't no moral victories. Shit. You know, you wanted it, you got it, and got spanked, and you gotta live with it. You fans too, because y'all was riding the wave. And then the wave didn't splash. Now you motherfuckers got all this other bull salami y'all trying to mock up and man. But anyway, back to it though. Like I said though, man, ERROL boxed beautifully. And like I said, he beat the shit out of him with a jab. Simple jabs and foot movement and head movement. That's it. 3 basic things that you learn, first things you learn in boxing. Feet, head movement, and jab. Boy, that's gotta be a tough pill to swallow, ain't it? Because you know what, he didn't need to use his size against him. And I think that's what y'all big, you guys is big, what's the word I'm looking for? That was the excuse you guys were really hoping y'all could really bank on, is that it was the size. But the size really didn't even play a factor because he didn't use his size. He used the jab. Feet and head movement, that was it. Mikey had no answer. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I mean, I just had to really touch bases on it, man. Like, man, if you look in the comment sections from Twitter to Instagram to YouTube, boy, won't ERROL go up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo? Won't ERROL go fight? Like, come on. Why he got to do it? It's this thing called monkey see, monkey do. Mikey Garcia called for this fight. He begged for it. He prayed for it. He wanted it. He seen something in ERROL Spence. Then they even try to go back on that about like he didn't see that. No, remember you seen something in the Lamont Peterson fight. You seen something in this fight and that fight. Y'all seen all this. You did what you thought you seen was that he couldn't box. That's what you thought you seen because he was so used to walking guys down and body bagging them. He showed you a whole nother simple wrinkle to his game that he hasn't had to use. And then look what happened. So, and to end quote and to end it, you know, with a splash. This is the killer part, like. And to me, I still think Mikey Garcia is a hell of a boxer. He's got great timing and those things, but you know, again, there's levels to it, and he just needs to go back to his level in his weight class. Point blank, period. That's why there's weight classes. But the thing that really gets me is that I lost my train of thought here real quick. I'm watching the Lipinets Castillo fight replay. But anywho, what will Mikey Garcia do now? You know, Can he get the Lomachenko fight? I don't, you know how that go with the politics. Then we got, I mean, who? At 135, who was there for him to fight? You know, I mean, there's some fights there, but who? What about, you know, Devin Haney's trying to make a run for a title. Devin Haney beats Mikey Garcia, I believe, after seeing what we saw on Saturday. Styles make fights, but we know Devin can box his ass off. You see what I'm saying? And the blueprint was laid Saturday with ERROL Spence on how to beat Mikey Garcia. So that's what everybody likes to say. Everybody, you know, when your favorite fighter beats somebody, oh yeah, they exposed such and such. Well, Mikey Garcia was exposed. All you gotta do is really sit there and box with him. Use head and foot movement and keep the jab on him. Throws his timing off. Simplicity. Devin Haney can do that. And Devin Haney, I think, is you know, he's younger, so I think he has a lot more fast twitch. You know, I think he's a little faster than ERROL. I'm not saying he's better than ERROL. I'm not saying nothing of that nature. I'm just saying I think he's a little faster in his athletic movements. But you don't even have to. But ERROL showed you don't even have to be extremely fast. It's just simple foot movement. That's it. Staying in range and staying out of Mikey's range. So, but you know, with Mikey Garcia, you want to take on the Devin Haney. I highly doubt that. I don't even. I mean, you know, of course, if the money was right, but I just don't see Mikey want to take that fight. But you know, it gets interesting to see who he would fight at 135. Maybe there's more fights for him at 140 opposed to 135. You know what I mean? But you know, for the most part, man, I just had to slide in and address the Mikey Garcia affair, because, like I said, I just think it's fucking ridiculous, man, that you see in all these comment sections on the internet that now you guys want to try to force Mikey to go fight. I mean, force ERROL to go up 2 weight classes to fight somebody because Mikey Garcia barked up that tree and couldn't find the fucking apples. The fuck out of town with that shit, man. Y'all need to be more realistic with yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Man, your favorite fighters lose. Motherfuckers lose every day, B. You feel me? So, anyway, Owens Boxing Dialogue. Mikey Garcia lost Saturday night. He wanted he asked and begged for the fight he wanted, and he got out fucking classed with a simple jab, head movement, and footwork. The key thing is you learn when you first start boxing. Sit on that and think about it. Owens Boxing Dialogue. Hello.